Why do rotator cuff exercises not really work for most people? First of all, the name rotator cuff is a misnomer because the four muscles that compose the rotator cuff, infraspinatus, the supraspinatus, the subscapularis, and the teres minor, all basically function to hug the head of the humerus, the upper arm, into the shoulder socket. As you can see, all of the muscles basically function to attach to the ball of the humerus, and what they do is they make sure that the ball of the humerus stays centered in the socket of the shoulder joint. These muscles are only really able to rotate the arm from a low arm position. They're not really able to do that in any sort of press, pull, or raise type motion. If we look at the muscle architecture of the rotator cuff, what we see is they basically mimic the shape of the scapula. So the rotator cuff is essentially just a muscle group to make sure that the shoulder blade and the upper arm don't separate. What this means is that if you're experiencing shoulder pain in a press, a pull, or a raise, it's highly unlikely that your rotator cuff is the culprit, and it's much more likely that you're just messing up execution of the exercise that you're performing. Rather than blaming the rotator cuff for something that's not its fault in the first place and trying to improve its contraction, what I would recommend is focusing more on the execution of your primary exercises and the